Today in history, in 0049, so 49 AD, Julius Caesar leads his army across the Rubicon River, plunging Rome into civil war. I just love the fact that none of these daily facts are positive. Like, I'm not even like, we'll avoid that. I don't mind it, but we'll avoid it just in case. Something could easily go wrong, you know it. I'm not necessarily cherry picking for like, a sad fact. Sometimes I pick up a fucked up fact because I think it's just funny to like open up a potentially, you know, lighthearted video with just some serious heavy topic. You know, I really like to set the mood. I want you guys to know what to expect. So when I fuck up something in Isaac, you guys, the blow is softened because the first thing you heard was Julius Caesar made his army go to war with the fuck ever the Civil War that is. Whatever war that was. So, in comparison to whatever I say, or whatever I do in this game, every single one of the blows is softened due to the facts. I didn't start a war. I didn't bring anyone into a war. So, that's, you know what, that's why we do it here. Just kidding, I don't have a real reason. I just think it's funny sometimes. Regardless, happy Tuesday, everybody. How you doing? It's me coming at you with a daily run on a reasonable hour. And with that being said, I'm not going to bed at reasonable hours. These daily runs just have been at reasonable hours. It's because on this channel, it's not that I don't care, but this channel is just for the people who want to watch it. And the people who want to watch it, you know, if I upload this at 3 p.m., 11 a.m., I just think they're going to watch it no matter what. So I feel like I don't have to try on the thumbnails as hard because this is literally just for the core audience right here. If you want to get clickbaited, you want to get hit by fucking Monstro with poor damage, then, you know, you go over to Keelvin. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to Mom's Heart. Okay. I didn't even look at that. But yeah, I kind of have, you know, I have half a mind to just make every thumbnail just say like part 1, 2, 3, or day 1, 2, 3, and not even put too much effort in there. I definitely like fucking around with thumbnails because the original idea was for these dailies to help bring inspiration for new thumbnails and whatnot. And we'll go on my cursor and then we'll dip out here, I suppose. And then so if I start doing just 1, 2, and 3, because then, you know, that's just what the core audience I brought. It doesn't mind. That literally defeats most of the purpose, to be completely honest. So we'll get infested, and actually we definitely don't bomb our way down there. That's a waste of a bomb. I'd rather waste some health that we can easily get back. So how's your Tuesday going so far? It started with me, you know, going on a TikTok for too long. I know I said I was gonna get on it less, and I did for like a day. I'm right back on the grind. I actually might uninstall at this point, just because I'm not enjoying half my time on it. And it's such a fucking time waste. Because I don't go on TikTok often. But when I do, it's at least in a 30-minute increment. Which is not ideal. I literally almost win the fucking thing. Which would have been very annoying, obviously. So, and then, you know, I was on TikTok. I was like, whatever, this is fine. Wasn't having a bad time, wasn't having a good time, was having a neutral time. And that's the problem with TikTok, right? It's usually a neutral time. Or sometimes it's a bad time. Rarely is it a fantastic time, let's be real here. But what pissed me off today, I haven't watched any of the new episodes of the episodes of the new Attack on Titan season yet. I think there's only one out at the moment. Can we do this once? Ooh, that's a good pickup actually. And then we keep him, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So this is literally Strawman, by the way. This is really cool. So I am not up to date on the, like, I think there's one episode that's out. I'm not up to date on it. Guess what I saw on my For You page? I literally want coupon. And I saw a TikTok that had, I really believe it was 5 viewers. Like, not a lot of, no, by viewers I mean likes, so that probably translates to not a lot of viewers from an account that wasn't popular. You know what it was? It was, just a frame of her, like, sad for, like, 1 second, a couple seconds, whatever. And then it immediately cuts to a huge fucking spoiler. One, like, out of all the spoilers, I'm thinking back to every spoiler that I could have been spoiled on in the entire show. This genuinely might be the worst. And I haven't even watched the episode yet. Assuming this is, I'm not getting clickbaited there, this genuinely might be the worst spoiler out of literally every single spoiler I can think of in the show's history. I'm not even exaggerating. I was so freaking mad. I literally, I'm like, ugh. I was so close. I commented on the post saying, thanks for spoiling an episode that has been out for, what, a few days? I don't feel bad about it because she literally did that. And guess what? She tagged her spoilers in the description. You know, and literally everyone on TikTok, all they do is, you know, put captions on screens and point at it. So it's like no one's looking out for the description. Oh my god, no one's looking out for the description in TikTok. So I was genuinely very upset. That really struck a chord with me because I love that show. It's not my favorite show in the world, but it's a very good one and one of the worst shows to get spoiled on. What? I got rid of my friend? What? Why does it do that? That's actually so weird. Well, bye, buddy. Alright. Fuck that, I guess. What the actual hell? That's bizarre to me. It really is. Anyway. So, I'm actually angry right now. Not really angry, just... Well, I'm kind of over it at this point. But no, I was angry at first, though. But now I'm just kind of like, great. Every time I think about it, I'm literally just like, great. And you know what? That's what I get for not watching the episode, you know, within like 3 fucking days or whatever. Because here's the thing with spoilers. If the thing's been out for like over a year, you know, it's like on Netflix. It's easily accessible. All that good stuff. Spoilers go out the window. You can spoil whatever the fuck you want. It's their fault. And that's like the minimum, I feel like. As soon as it becomes easily acceptable and it's been a good amount of time, that's when you can spoil. But an anime that came out literally not even a week ago, no, you are in the wrong and you deserve to get my single hate comments. And it's not like I'm out here, you know, fucking going to the rest of their videos being toxic. I wasn't even toxic in the comment. I was like, don't spoil this, buddy. Just fucking don't. That's my TikTok rant of the day. And tune in tomorrow to see if I actually uninstall TikTok like I say I want to, consistently. Oh god, I don't know. My day has been filled with rage. I had a good night last night though. I don't want to spoil any project that I'm working on, but there is this project that's been long overdue that I've been meaning to work on for a while. That I just could never, because it involves other people, and I could just never, you know, get the timing right on it. It just never came to fruition. So last night I made it happen, and we started on it. It's gotten started on it. It's actually gonna be a bigger project than I think. I think this is gonna be the fucking most. It might already. No, it wouldn't already be. This will be the most time spent on a single Kelvin video of this project. So honestly, get hyped for that. I'm very excited. When's it gonna come out? Probably. It depends how fast we grind this out for sure. My guess is early February at the latest. This will come out. And whew, those dodges. And this isn't like a high priority video. Like I'll be making other videos as well. But this one I want to get out, you know, relatively soon. The sooner the better, just because I want to see how much people like it. I'm kind of anxious to be like, ooh, because I feel like this video could get very big. I really do. I don't always think that, but I think that, well, this one, I don't want that. I'd rather have the damage. We didn't fucking clear these rooms because I used a goddamn Emperor. Because I don't want to get hit by little spiky spikes. Okay, okay. So I'm, weird. What's the active item called? Friend Finder? It just got rid of my, I mean, Ace of Clubs got rid of my Friend Finder. What? That's so weird, though. He blended right in the background. Like, that's actually a hidden mechanic. Did I just get a new clickbait title? What? But what I want to do next week, after this week's of streams, most likely, I think I'm going to take just a straight up week off from streams. Like, maybe stream once in a while if I'm really feeling up to it. Holy poggy. But I don't know. I don't know, because I really just want to work on that. What is that? Gemini? We boop it, bop it. And we absolutely take this with us. Fuck Void. I'm content with all the uses we got out of Void. We got a couple damage ups, and I think that's the only damage ups we got. And we got 1 tier, so I should be thankful for. And I really got to preserve this Bone Heart. I will do floor exploration for now. We want to see the shop. Oh, and now we can see forever. That's actually pretty fucking pog. And you know, yesterday's daily was abysmal as far as, you know, score goes. Because obviously, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back. Fuck that shit, dude. So we will be trying for a good score again today. I'm not necessarily rushing. Potentially not playing my best. I don't think I'm necessarily doing bad. You can't look me in the eye and say that Ragu, whatever his fucking name is, fight was terrible. I took like 1 damage in there when I should have taken like 80 million hits of damage. No, I'm pretty epic if I do say so myself. I'm Epic McGee times 2 in this club. What am I saying? You tell me. I don't fucking know. I'm literally just saying words. I could be saying anything right now. I was gonna say I'd be saying anything you guys would still be watching, but I don't think that's true. Wait, why is wooden nickel there twice? Can I get 2 wooden nickels? I mean, I could. No, that's worth taking. This might be worth taking, however. The tower. How many bombs do I have? Okay, let's. Yeah. I'll tower with 2 bombs, and hopefully we just get lucky, really. And I gotta go for that sack because it'll keep the boner right there. I thought we were in the big room. We didn't want Tinted Rock, so honestly, I'll consider it a dub. Maybe Magic Mush as well. No, okay. Well, we got the dub and a half. Now we're gonna what is the word? Skedaddle on out of here. No. I was thinking that was worth it. It is not worth it. And wasn't there a void? And we could void flip, but I'm too epic for that. No, we got both secret rooms. Okay, good sauce. Good epic sauce. And dude, I'm very excited for this week of streams. The week's already started. I'm trying out new games every day. First we tried catfishing, and then we had the pickle adventure stream. And then we had Dicey Dungeons, which is my first time streaming it, but that's my first time putting in a title. And dude, the thing with Dicey Dungeons is I really genuinely think if the people who watched my Bumbo stream knew how much fun that game was and knew how similar it was to Bumbo, I would actually get Bumbo views on that stream. I think people literally just don't know. They don't know that they like the game. Or maybe it's just an older game so they've seen it already. Bumbo is too, but you know, Isaac's channel, Bumbo's just gonna do better by default. But I literally think Dicey Dungeons has the power to just pop the fuck off on the channel. And people aren't realizing what they're missing out on. And with that being said, we didn't get like trash views on the stream by any means. I was quite happy with the audience. There was a lot of cool homies in chat, and that's literally all that matters at the end of the day. I just remember we should try to go for boss rush, so I'm gonna kind of hurry on that front, but maybe take my time a little bit at the same time. If that made any sense to you, let me know. If not, whoopsie daisy. Hive Mind and rerolling machine started to flip. What? Weird. Whatever. I'm happy to get that nickel or whatever I got there, so I'm content. And then today I'm playing Little Inferno. Little Inferno. That was all the games I'm playing they've been donated by somebody, which is very cool. Thank you. Like ZR Fear donated a lot, so thank you for that, buddy. Donated to me. It's gifted, I should say. Donated sounds like I'm in need of it or whatever. Gifted games. And then Dancing Ditto gifted me Little Inferno. And as much as I appreciate all the games, and I'm absolutely going to try to play as many of them as I can on stream or whatever, I think I'm done accepting games right now. And I think I talked about this on a daily. I won't go into detail just in the event I did. If not, I guess let me know. Oh, bombs are key. Doesn't change my mind about anything, actually. Okay, you know what I do want to do, though? I'm going to go up here. You know, there's just so many goddamn games I want to play. So many goddamn these games are good. Like, you know, when I played Cat Goes Fishing, I expect that to be a one-time stream. And then out of nowhere, I'm in love with it. Like, actually, what, like, how and why am I in love with Cat Goes Fishing? So, there's literally just too many good games out there. And I own a lot of good games I already want to play on stream. So, I'm actually just not accepting games on Steam anymore. If someone ever gives me a game on Steam, at this point, assuming I'm streaming, or maybe I'll just DM them anyway. I'll just be like, okay, I'm not playing this on stream. If anything, I'll only accept games for my personal enjoyment. So you donate me this game, I will probably play it in my free time one day, in years potentially. So if you accept me accepting this game under those terms, I will take it. If not, I will get it back and you can get a refund. How does that sound? Very unfortunate we didn't get another fucking charge there, and that goes away. So cringe. Cringe-a-roni and cheese is really what that is. And there's no way to tell me I'm wrong. We really should have done this one room first. I expected 3 charges out of that room, however. Lame sauce. Are we... Okay, 12 minutes. Yeah, that's why I had the fucking timer up, because I wanted to know. Dude, there's a mod for a little timer. I considered getting that, and I was like, that's... does the timer size even bother me? I think the answer is no. I think the answer is no. And, dude, fucking, I only accepted, wait, do I? Okay, there we go. I only accepted friend requests at the start for... That's so bad. What the... I got hit twice there? Oh, the other fire hit me too. Whoa! Thank you, all grounds. Because... On Steam, I'm talking about. Because originally, me and BD1P did the Terraria thing where, like, all the viewers came and fucked us up. And I was gonna... I accepted more friends along the way because we were playing originally to do, like, a bigger tournament, like, get it actually organized. But at the end of the day, I think that's gonna fall through. I just won't take marbles. I'm not too invested in marbles. But, so, like, now at this point, it's like, well, why do I have friends on Steam? And, part of the reason why I don't necessarily want to have friends on Steam is because, people, like, just really pay attention to what games I play, and, like, it's weird, I guess? Like, I can still enjoy games normally, but it's like, I can play whatever I want without caring. But at the end of the day, there's people that are, someone's told me this before, someone who does this. There's people who just kind of like keep track of what I play. And it's kind of like, why am I being watched here? Because I'll talk about it on stream, like, you're friends with me because you want to watch what I play. Okay. How about I just play the game and you can, like, ask me on stream? It's weird. And you know what? This is just me saying I'm a celebrity, actually, is what this is coming down to. And it's not like a lot of people do it. I've literally gotten one person tell me they do that, and I removed them from my friends list because I'm just like, they're a weirdo. Because they're literally keeping track of what I play. And that's why my account's private, because I don't really want people checking their activity feed, be like, oh, he got this achievement, and he bought this new game. It's like, I just wanna play games. Why do you have to watch? It's not the craziest thing in the world, but it's just kind of weird to me. And I'm sure this makes sense to you guys. And if not, you know what? Maybe it's you that are keeping track of my games. So at this point, it's just like, why do I have friends on Steam for people I'm not, like, friends with in real life? And at that same time, it's like some of these people donate me games. Does this look like I'm just using them and abusing them? And at the end of the day, I never asked for the games. And when I did a first accepting friend request, I say I might unfriend you all one day, so I shouldn't feel bad. I don't know. I would feel weird about unfriending anyone on Steam, but I know one day I'm going to. So like maybe I should just rip the Band-Aid off early. I don't know how heartbroken some people are gonna be, and it won't be just I'm removing that one or this one. I'm gonna remove literally all of them. Literally all of them. So no one should be heartbroken by it. No one besides that one guy has done anything wrong. And even if that guy didn't do anything wrong, I literally would probably unfriend them eventually anyway. Because I don't know, like, well, what's the points? Like, there's a group. I have a group on Steam. Oh, that's very good placement. So if you want to, you know, stalk my page, just join that group or whatever. We don't have to be friends on Steam. Like, that's just gonna make me want to unfriend people faster, if anything. I don't know. It's not the biggest problem in the world, but it's just something I think about every now and then. I'm a thinker. I think a lot of thoughts about a lot of things. I think about space and the vastness of it. I think about cake and how much I love it. I don't know the lyrics. That's I'm a thoughtful guy by Rhett and Link. Dude, Rhett and Link, they're OGs of YouTube at this point. They literally always have been. You can't be an OG then, like, not be an OG suddenly. You can fall off, but that still makes you the OG. Oh, Flip doesn't work in boss rooms. I totally forgot. Okay, that's what the problem is. I don't know if I make boss rush by looking for the shop in secret room. I mean, not secret room. I'm sure secret room. But I'm gonna say treasure room. I assume they're literally just like a 2 to the left. They have to be 2 to the left up there, or 3 to the left potentially. Maybe there's enough as well. I don't fucking know. But they can't be far off, is what I'm saying. I don't think we make boss rush, but I think it's gonna be worth a shot. This is very good. And if we find the fool card, that's really gonna be beautiful. And I hate this kind of, since we have a big room to do. Are you kidding me? I was just about to ask if this is an XL, then I realized how dumb that question was. I love Rhett and Link, though. I love just how people can stay relevant for 1.5 million years and be good fucking people. Hey, well, as far as we know. But they don't, like, necessarily seem like bad people. They seem like they're just fucking balling out, making dope-ass videos, and just dominating even TikTok. I see their shit on TikTok often. Maybe it's because I follow them. But I don't see all of my followed accounts on TikTok. I swear to God, unless you check your following page, you're never gonna see the people you follow on your For You page. It's so rare. And Rhett and Link is one of the few people I actually see on my For You page. This is actually a pretty good haul on both sides, to be completely honest. I like both of these. Obviously, I like Damage Up and Freezer Baby. He's one of the better familiars for sure. For sure. I used to watch Good Mythical Morning, which is Rhett and Link's talk show, every once in a while, but there was one quarter, just a quarter, not a semester, in general, where I had study hall for second period, and I was like, you know what, it's the morning, I'm going to watch them every day in that study hall, and that's what I did for the entire semester. Now, could I have been doing homework instead? Abso-fucking-lutely. Did I? No. And the worst part about the fact that I didn't do homework in that class was, that teacher I had the study hall for was also the teacher I had for, like, my English class later on. So, I don't remember what this even does, to be honest with you. I should have had a charge here, I guess, but it's not even good, so whatever. So, I would literally sit in his study hall, not do work, then show up to his class with my work not fucking done. He never really called that out, but, like, there's no way he never thought about that fact. Like, huh, He just sat there for 40 minutes watching videos or just looking at his laptop the entire time. And he somehow never has work getting done. Like, I don't know, maybe he definitely should have called it out, to be honest. It might have changed my mind. I might have done better, because I might have felt, I don't know about guilty, but just kind of like awkward in there, so I wouldn't have been able to enjoy my videos as much. Dude, honestly, high school's a fucking joke. Fine, I'll do boss rush instead of doing anything else. I passed most credits with an absolute bare minimum. You needed 1 math credits. I got 1 math credit, and it took me until my junior year to get it. In other words, I failed math 2 years in a row. And you can still graduate with that. But there's no real good reason why I failed. At the end of the day, I didn't put the work in. I actually am okay with that. Ooh, wait, we get both of these? Wait, what's behind Toxic Shock? I can't tell. Book of Shadows, How to Jump. Tech plus this? Sagnion? What does it even do? I'm wasting time here. Is that Bark at the Moon? I'll take this. No. I couldn't tell. I'm still content. Well, this won't be the most for the boss rush. But like, I feel my tiers are okay at the moment, so I don't really need a huge buff with technology. Fuck me. So, but we don't have it. I don't have a great excuse for not passing math class, because at the end of the day, I didn't put the work in. But in my defense, there was a teacher I really just couldn't learn from. And it's honestly proven with the only times I passed math class. So what happened was, I wish I got Hollow Ground every way, by the way. It'd be so good, honestly. So what happened was, freshman year, I won't name her, obviously. I had this teacher that I failed math so hard. So hardcore failed math. And then, the freshman year, I failed math hardcore. And then I'm put in a pre-algebra class, because I was in Algebra 1 freshman year. And then, oh, I didn't think he was going to jump right there. And then, fuck me. And not many people were in pre-algebra class, because not many people failed algebra, because really, it's probably not that hard. I clearly failed, so I'm not really one to talk, but I assume it's not that bad, honestly. And in that pre-algebra class, it was kind of a makeshift class. It was the class where, like, the people who don't behave, or the unruly ones, the ones that don't go to class, whatever, it was a class for those people to do many different subjects. I went to class, but because I failed pre-algebra, I was put in there too, which I guess it's fitting. You know, but it was like the bad kids who like fucked around, and honestly, they were nice people. I got to know them, but they just didn't behave well. Basically, the non-behaving, and then there's me, who just failed a fucking class. So it felt weird that I was lumped in with them, but I kind of fucking loved that class. So I didn't really talk to most of the people. They were cool though. They're fine. I don't necessarily think they're bad people. Just didn't behave well in school, which, you know, those two can correlate together, being a good person and just not behaving well, you know what I mean? Because you're a fucking teenager. Who knows, man? There's so many stipulations. We don't need to get into that. But this is what I did in the class. The teacher, I love that fucking teacher. He got fired for fighting a kid years later, so, like, I don't know the story behind that, but, like, I mean, maybe he's not a good person. I loved him at the time, though. That was bad damage. I thought he was a really cool teacher. He was just a really dope dude. He seemed understanding. Like, I feel like he was a good fit for that class. Like, he was really good to the bad kids, whatever. But I mean, maybe he fought a student. So like, who the fuck knows what happened later? I don't. I can't remember how I found out the story. I just know it's a fact. If I could ask that person, I would right now and report on it tomorrow. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so this is what happened. So, like I said, I'm the best behaved kid there, because wasn't really getting in trouble. I just literally failed math. So, he didn't have to worry about me. Essentially, this is what he did. There's this website where it would teach me pre-algebra. And like I said, there's so many different subjects and there's so many different kids, so he didn't really fucking know. He's more of a guidance counselor, it felt like. I don't know what topics he really knew on. He would try to help, so I think he's smart enough. But so I was on this literal website, not doing work ever. I was in the corner of the class, literally watching anime the entire time. And I just had the pre-algebra thing up in the corner, I mean another tab I should say, just in case he came over. And I did none of the work. He never checked it or anything. He was like, "You doing it? Good, good. Okay, cool." And at the end of the quarter, there was no grade. He just gave me an A because I said I did the work. It was fucking fantastic. Because he just had other things to worry about. Because I was not a nuisance in that class. No one's really a nuisance in the class, but people just needed more help than I did, in other regards. Because I don't know if anyone even learned anything about school related there. So literally, he actually came over to me once. One time he came over, he was like, "How's it going?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's good, good. You know, I'm just working on this." I did such a bad job at covering my own ass. Like, he must have known I wasn't doing the work. I just don't think he cared. I literally don't think he cared. Because he had bigger fish to fry, and I was a good kid, so whatever. I think that's kind of how his thought process was, at least. Because, I mean, I wasn't the best guy. I still fucking skipped that math class all the time, so maybe I did fit there. Either way, I literally love that class, because I watch so much anime there. Literally, when I hear the Angel Beats theme song, it teleports me back to that classroom where I'm just watching Angel Beats. I watched other stuff. I can't remember exactly what I watched in that class as well, but that was like the first one I watched. I remember I watched Solitary. Ooh, you know what, Solitary? You know that show? It's not an anime. I could save that show for its own like fucking daily where I can rant about it for 20 minutes. So we'll talk about that later. But yeah, the only class or the only subject that I got more credits than the bare minimum, let's deal with Han first, was English. And that's because I literally I needed to fill another, senior year, I needed to fill just one more class for, you know, just to have a full schedule. And I loved English. I didn't love English. It was my favorite subject, though, as opposed to like anything traditional, as opposed to, like, you know, my tech center classes where I did film stuff. It was my favorite class in that regard, and the standard regard. So I was like, yeah, I'll do English, and it was media, film, and literacy. So it was an English class about film. So literally, it was way easier to be okay with doing an extra class of that. And oh, I want to talk about fucking my math class and how I barely passed. So yeah, the first year, after I get out of pre-algebra, you know, I passed pre-algebra, I'm back in Algebra 1. And then I'm with a new teacher this time. And guess what? I fucking loved her, and I passed Algebra 1, and it was a good time. She was very cool, very chill, very laid back. Actually, how she taught made sense to me. She got through to me. A little bit. So I passed her class. I got like a B. I previously got an F. And to be fair, I didn't skip her class as much, but to be fair, it's because I liked her and I could understand what the hell was happening. But after that first semester, I don't get flip here. She left the school because she liked our class. She hated every other class she had, and the things she heard in the hallway she hated. So after that semester, she like changed schools. Hope she's happy now. Literally can't remember her name. But actually, she was to call her Miss P. Why did I even Hermit? I thought it was the moon, whatever. So Miss P, if you're out there, if you somehow remember me, which I doubt, because I was quiet in the back. You were a good teacher. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. And so after that semester, I got put back with that original math teacher that I couldn't learn from. So and then I was like, well, I'm gonna not go to class often, and I failed. I barely even remember that, actually. Did I even do that? I honestly have very little memory of that. That's how I remember it. But I don't remember actually going to her class after that. So maybe I didn't? I don't know anymore. I literally don't know anymore. Either way, no, I didn't. Okay, I remember now. I did go to her class, and I just epically failed so hard. And then, so the next year, my junior year, you know, this class I was supposed to pass as a freshman, the junior year, I am in Algebra 1. Not the second semester, though, because I finished the first semester worth of learning, so I was able to go in the second semester. So I got halfway through, basically, by junior year. So I was in Algebra 1, my junior year, second semester, with a brand new teacher. Guess what? She was also fucking awesome, and I got like not an A, definitely not an A. I think I got like a B in her class. Got a fucking B, because I was able to learn from her. So honestly, I think failing the class the first time was my fault, absolutely. Or the first 2 times with that one teacher. Yeah, it was my fault. I could have passed if I really wanted to, obviously. You always kind of can. But the fact that I got like a B with other teachers, I genuinely think that speaks volumes to her teaching style and how it doesn't mesh with me. Not that she's a bad teacher, because not everyone failed. But, you know, people learn different ways, and she was not for me. And that's fucking wild. The only class that I ever fucking... Where is he? I hate this so much. That I ever did well in was my, wow. Oh my god. It was my tech center class where it was film stuff. Where? Actually, where? Where? I don't have the range for this. Get it. Yeah, I'll take damage to get you. Oh my god. I'm not gonna explore this floor, actually. I was about it, but no. Oh my god. So, I don't know. The moral of the story is teachers suck sometimes, and it's not really your fault if you fail. Kind of. That's kind of the moral of the story. I don't know. Just find a good teacher. Find a good teacher for you. I also had science, dude. English in fucking, obviously film, that's a whole different story. English was my favorite subject of the basic ones, because that's the only subject where there's, like, no wrong answers, essentially. Like, you can, love these items. You know what I mean? You can love them. I will do this for extra points, by the way. Hope I don't get hit, really. Actually, let's do this. No, hologram. Okay, it's over there. Why is it over there? Okay, we take that for hologround's sake, of course. Oh, maybe get played. Ooh, not bad, actually. Why am I taking these key pieces? It's minus item. I have no idea. What was I saying? English, there's no wrong answer. English, you can have bad grammar. You can fuck up the subject, I guess, just not do the topic correctly. But, there's really nothing you can do that's, like, completely wrong unless you just don't even attempt. Because it's so subjective, because as long as you get the right idea, it's creative. It's creative is the main thing. So when something's creative, I can figure it out because there's no formula. When there's a formula, I have a problem. Science can suck my nuts because I'm not going to memorize your fucking formula bullshit stuff. That's stupid and dumb. Same with math. The exact same reason with math, actually. So it's not that, I don't know. I was about to say it's not that I'm a bad student, but no, I'm a bad student. It's just I can't memorize that shit. And I won't memorize that shit. I will never go back to school because I know that for a fact. And with that being said, I went back to school, you know, at the beginning of 2020, and that didn't work out. But it worked out. It worked out for didn't work out for other reasons. I didn't even have like a math class or anything at the time of me dropping out. Just hated the program. And he waited till a weekend to tell me how the program would work, a whole class. He's like, you know what? People are gonna drop out this first day, so there's no need this first week, so there's no need to really explain anything. I'll explain everything, you know, week 2. And I was like, okay, sure, whatever. But then week 2 comes around, he explains it, and I really hate all the class setup. I despise it, as a matter of fact. As a person that was new to the city, nothing was solo. I had to pair up with someone. No, everything was solo. Everything was solo. I couldn't pair up with anyone. So knowing no one in town, having a full-time job, yeah, okay, let me just fucking figure everything out. And I couldn't use my own equipment. I had a decent laptop I could have edited on. I had a great camera I easily could have filmed on. Couldn't do it myself. I had to use all this stuff. Couldn't do anything as a team. So literally, rest in peace me. Being able to work with anyone with my schedule. It couldn't have happened. I didn't even try to work. I asked him, like, can I use my own stuff? Like, at least that. And he said no. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not doing this. I left. But dude, there was this fucking, I won a competition in high school for my filming, and then I got a scholarship for $2,000 off or whatever on this tech center, essentially tech center college level, and I really wish I went to that because it was no anything aside from filming. It was filming and photography. I had the reason why I didn't go for it was because I already had my college plans figured out, and I was like, well, it's too late. It wasn't too late, really, but I said it was too late. And also another thing was I was gonna have to start from day one, essentially. So the college was like also aimed at people who you could have fought. Well, I just fought the angel, yeah. Aimed at people who didn't know anything about filming, as well as people who didn't know something about filming. But you're starting at 0. But you can go, you know, what semester in, you can be out kind of where I probably was, I assume. Or I bet you they'll just go have the class early, or you could just epically impress them with your things from scratch. And I wish I did that because it was no English, no math, no science. It was just that, and that's a small regret I have. But I don't know. I liked college, so who knows what would have happened. What do we call this view? I have no idea. Score 59th? Holy fuck, what? I'm doing this at 2:09 p.m., so there's no excuse for people not to be doing better than me. Why are question marks always my enemy? What's up with the fan fooey's profile picture? You're kidding me. 59th? At this time? Okay, oh, that person died, did better. Whoa. Okay, 799. What was my score? Okay, way lower than his, but like, what? How did he get that score so high? Well, actually, hold up. Well, I went back a day. Because there's 2,000s all across the board. These make sense. 3,000, sure. How did you enter the 5,000 realm? Can anyone let me know how you enter that realm? I want to be achieving that. Like, if I'm doing this every day, I want to get up there. Do they just take no fucking damage? What do they do? I don't know. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed the video and have a happy rest of your Tuesday. Peace out.